Guys, so I need energy. Anybody that does not produce any energy will go home.
Sorry, can I use the washroom?
Oh.
Nana, you want peace?
Hey guys! Hey guys! Today I'm taking over. We're going to be talking about body shape and surgeries because this is very important to me. My name is Lois.
Hephzibah.
Sophia.
Elijah.
Raphael.
Tofumi.
Charles.
Yes!
Yes.
No.
I think sometimes you could be wrong.
Like in what sense?
What if somebody excessively wants to do surgery to change everything about them?
What do you define
So
as
what?
excessive?
Yeah.
Excessively? They don't like anything about the body, so they change everything about the body.
So what?
But it's
Like-
the body at the end of the day.
I know, but like for example,
Would you break up?
Is it body that you like or the personality?
Exactly.
quite frankly, your first impressions. And the
So
first
the
impression,
body, so the body means
the first
something to
impression,
you.
the body is what I first see.
Why would your wife do surgery or your significant other do surgery when you're with the person? Like,
It's not, the surgery is not for, it's not for you, it's
Well,
for me.
if
It's
you
for
are
me.
as a
okay, but
person-
like it's like your parents, right? If, like, let's say
Is it a
like,
solution
I
though?
get
It's not a
married to
solution.
you, right?
It's
As
my
you are, right?
solution.
If I get married to you as you are,
Uh-huh.
and then you're uncomfortable with your body,
Uh-huh.
you go and do surgery. So like, why am I there? If I'm getting
Exactly.
married to a woman that has like big boobs and big ass, and
Why do
small
big boobs
waist,
and big ass?
I'm just giving an example.
I need to
Okay,
You're attacking them.
okay, sorry. If I'm getting married to a woman that has
Your body
small,
goes.
small tits and small ass,
Now you're talking.
why would she want to go and get big boobs
If,
and big
like,
ass?
I can answer
I
on a guy's case. I think a guy isn't responsible for a girl's happiness. I think a girl isn't responsible for a guy's happiness. I think they're both responsible for their own happiness. With that being said, though, I don't think the best thing to do is to do surgery because that's not solving what's inside. It's solving what's outside.
There are men that are changing themselves into Barbies. Like that is you want to.
Well,
you
I
have
say
a
that one. No,
model.
those
Okay,
ones-
that's how you
those
have a
ones-
model. You have a picture. Okay, I'm going to look like Kim Kardashian. I will have to leave that person. Like there is an extra.
That's
the reason why that's what I'm trying to say. That is my own.
That's why I'll
way.
dread.
You know the
That is
reason
where
why
I
I'm
was
beginning to
like-
differ. I haven't had a surgery yet, but I do want to. And I'm saying that because, let's say I do get it. When I want my stomach to be flat. That's okay.
Is that why
So let's say I do go get that, and then it looks so pretty to me. I'm probably going to want to get a smaller waist. I'm not gonna lie. And then maybe I'm just like, oh, let me reduce the size.
Let
of
me
my arms.
reduce-
just a little,
yeah,
just a little too
bit.
big. And then my thighs are actually too big. I'm like, well, let me just move a little bit.
And
That
put
might
it
be
on
me
your
getting
ass.
extreme, but it's not so much because I started it. And then I started with, oh, I want my stomach flat. And then, oh, I want a smaller waist. And then, oh,
And then
I
you're like,
want
let my
fat on
boobs
my
be
arms.
proportional to my hips.
You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that it makes you less confident because I don't think I'm any less confident than I've always been. So that's for me. But I do get what you're saying. But I'm
Yeah,
just
I-
saying because
I mean,
the whole
people
body
that
thing,
actually legit
Yeah.
suffer from body dysmorphia.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I see that, I have to
Sorry, from what?
because
Body.
body
Body
dysmorphia.
Oh, I thought it was-
That
Speaking
is
English.
serious. I would have to leave.
So for me, what body dysmorphia means is like, you know, what she said. I have an idea, you know, of what you mean.
She doesn't know.
X-ray?
No, no,
So
no.
It's exactly what it is that it
Yeah.
is.
It's okay.
When you are getting into a relationship and you have some insecurities or you are planning to do a surgery in the future, it's better you discuss it with your partner, right? Because some people like when you are going to a relationship, of course, you are also like you should be attracted to a person's character and also maybe
Yeah.
physically, right? So like he said, if you are dating a girl like big boobs and that's what you like, and she's like, oh, you know what?
I
2
like
years
big
into a
boobs.
relationship, she tells you, I'm going to reduce these boobs, right?
Yeah.
So it's better you discuss it earlier on because the man might be accepting, right? Like, oh yeah, babe, do you do you, you know, try and support you, but he may not be happy with it, right? If you are also in a relationship and someone is forcing you to get big boobs because they are into big boobs,
That's wrong.
and they met you with small boobs,
Then they
leave that man alone,
yeah, in my opinion,
or that woman or whoever.
What
Okay,
you
he's
said.
trying to build the body, like
That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
like build a
That's
business.
the type, right?
Yeah.
And if your type is big breast, big hands, small waist, go after it. But like if you're
Go
in a
after it, is an
relationship,
animal.
if you're in a relationship and then
So it's
your spouse now wants to go and do surgery, personally, I'm deeping.
Like let's say your preference is big boobs, right? And she had big boobs. I said dating and you married her, and then she wants to go and do breast reduction. You will dip. You will dip
Because of breast.
because she wants to do. But you know
Because
that.
If it's breast reduction,
He's thinking.
I will not. But like, if you want to make the whole thing smaller, I'm not saying I'm
No, the butt.
not.
The butt is
not-
more important. Then
But because you know we have big boobs, right?
No.
If they're
Or is this
yes.
It can be, you can say like, overweight, maybe.
So
So some them overweight.
when you see someone overweight, you're supposed to tell them they're overweight.
no,
I mean,
if they are not related to you,
Yes,
they are
you
not
cannot
your
just
friends.
go and
Not
Yeah.
just go.
Don't
and
go
say-
everybody on the street.
Like
you
a
have-
great,
I
like
thought the
great
person was
African
okay.
mothers do. Oh, you are getting fat too. Or, oh,
yeah,
you are getting fat too. No, that is not.
Guys,
Do you
you
know
know
That's
that?
the way to say it.
That's not a good social etiquette, fam.
Yeah.
What she said.
Call people fat. You just meet. You don't met me for 10 years. Now say, oh, yeah, you added weight.
You added weight.
No.
Why?
When you are dating somebody, do not make their weight a subject every
Yeah.
time. Oh, you're adding weight, you're adding weight. Please do not. By the time
Once
you
you
realize
realize-
enough,
Is it
the person has
question
said,
for
the
you.
person knows.
Is it
Okay,
only
right,
for a guy and a girl, or is it both ways?
Both. Do not
Both ways.
do not make weight a subject every
But-
time.
Sorry.
No,
if-
not that you cannot talk about it. That's not what we're saying. You can talk about it. But if it becomes a way that the person that you think you're with, that the person should make you feel good, is not the person you're afraid to talk
Yeah.
about it with, then it's a problem. Because let's say I'm gaining a lot of weight. And then my boyfriend's like, oh, you're too fat, oh, you're like this.
Oh,
you're
can't
like
you
that.
see Jessica? Jessica's waist is slim. Why is your waist like that?
Jessica.
If you are fat, you're fat. But the only thing is that you're comfortable in your skin.
I feel like this is where bullying actually does
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Body shaming
Because-
is a type of discrimination.
Yeah, because
Okay.
at the
I'm
end
just
of the
trying
day,
to
you
find
tell
it.
someone, you tell the person one time, in my opinion, just like Sophia said, it's okay. Because the minute you start telling the person, even if there are some kind of times that because you think you're joking,
Yeah.
you said it with like laughter or something like that. You don't know the person's actual insecurity, right? There are so many things that we say about ourselves and that we don't notice this thing is actually a problem.
Affecting
But then you have friends that will come and start bringing it up to you over and over and over again, that you yourself, you start feeling uncomfortable in your own skin. Like, okay, my eyes are like this, my eyes are crooked. You never notice that your eyes are crooked, and then you have friends that are always telling you, your eyes are crooked, your eyes are crooked. Like, in my opinion, cut off those friends after some time.
Hey.
If someone makes you feel uncomfortable in your own skin, cut off that person. That's how I see it. If it's your boyfriend, if it is your husband, if it is your best friend, cut off that person. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like you should be uncomfortable. Your eyes are beautiful. If someone comes,
It
oh, you have
depends.
crooked eyes, you have crooked eyes, you have crooked eyes. Waiting, you don't.
Yeah.
My legs are short. It's not something that I can change. You keep telling that my legs are short. What am I supposed
It's
to do?
just something they should change. But yeah.
Wait, so maybe you guys fail to realize that even weight, you keep saying fat. The weight thing, do you know that there's some people that have medical condition that they
I
can't lose
understand.
weight?
Yeah, I understand. But
If they can't lose weight, what do you want them to do?
if it's something you
Kill
can't
themselves,
change,
cut themselves?
if you can't change it, right,
So
and
that's
then you're
fat.
comfortable with that, I feel like you're just being lazy or like.
It's not laziness.
No,
You go
hold
to the
on,
gym.
hold on. I'm saying, well, you don't have to go to gym to like reduce weight, but if it's a medical condition that you can't change, and like let's say you were born with short leg or something, sorry.
No, I'm fat.
But yeah, like if you just keep eating right and like you're
Yeah,
fat,
like what I feel like what you said that you're not actively
you don't
trying
have
to do something.
you don't have to go to
you
gym
know.
to lose. You don't have to like.
But if you don't know me
lift weights
personally,
to
do
lose weight.
Do you know what it
You
means?
can do cardio. You can.
Yo, no, I-
Do you know what it means to accept your fate? Like you just accepted it. Like I have tried to lose weight. You know what? There's something that I can. So you know what? Fuck it. I get
Yes,
to a fuck it
exactly,
stage,
yeah.
and I'm going to eat anything that I want to eat.
Wow.
Do you know
You
there are some
don't have
people?
to kill yourself because like you can't change it.
In some cultures, anybody that has more flesh, more than let's say Angelina Jolie, for instance, is considered fat, right? So, and in some cultures, some people
It's not
are
offensive.
fine. Like in Asian cultures, I heard that feminine-looking men are fine, while in Western worlds, more masculine-looking men are the accepted.
That's true.
So if somebody is like saying, "Oh, you are fat," or "You are ugly," it's subjective.
It is.
But here's the thing that is not subjective, right? There are some people that are obese.
It's health.
That's exactly
health
what-
is
Now, if
different.
somebody close to you brings that to your attention, like
Don't
you're
hit the
extremely
person, right?
obese, take that to her.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if you
Extremely
feel it's
obese.
something you want to change for your health or
That's what I was
to
like.
So just
to
look
feel
better,
more
detrimental
beautiful,
to
Yeah.
then yeah, change it.
In my opinion, you are beautiful the way you are. If you are overweight
Okay,
So what do you
or
think?
you are
about
obese,
So surgery,
And it's not
what do you think about
healthy.
surgery?
if it's not healthy and it's not healthy, sure, no problem, go to the gym, seek help and all those things, you know. But if someone is going to make you feel uncomfortable with your own skin, in my opinion,
I feel like we should be truthful to
Yeah,
yourself.
be
What you
truthful
can
to yourself.
change, change. If you know you cannot
Yeah.
Take
change,
things into
do not
consideration.
be with somebody. Even if you can change it, do not still be with somebody that will bring down your self.
yes, so this is Hephzibah
We're taking
C.O.T.
over this channel today.
That's shit. Don't worry, I got you. I'll tell them this one is dear to my heart. That's what we want to present. If you're there, you should kill themselves.
P or not P?
P or not
Do it.
A lot?
Do
That's
it
much.
now. Picture was late. Oh.
Change your style. Stop. Do you understand? Stop.
It's okay. So people have to show energy so they're enjoying it. Don't be doing
Is this a practice one or?
It's serious work.
That's a lie. It's Hephzibah C.O.T.